Morning. Coffee first, if you don't mind. Pocket spoon. Today is going to be hard. I mean, there have been no easy days so far. See that so far? That's me emulating someone living in hope. Did the clock? Did I pass? Can I just take it like this, please? Thank you. The weather is not good out there. And today's a traveling day, so I'm out in it. I can move again, but the back still aches like I've been kicked by a horse. But at least the sharp pain has passed for now. So yeah, I'm not moving well. I'm not walking well. Should be okay to drive. But I honestly don't know what I'm going to do today. The original plan was for about a 3-hour drive. I don't think that's wise. I might do what I did a couple of days ago and just car park hop until I find a place to crash. I'm going to have my breakfast biscuits. I'm going to have my coffee. And I'm going to try really hard to resist the urge to curl up in a ball. And I'll frankly cry. So I'm kind of trapped in the kitchen right now because it's raining out there fairly heavily. And I really don't want to get as wet as I will get from here to the Shuttlepod because I've got no way to try this hoodie. And this hoodie is my very favorite piece of clothing ever. Like, look how ragged it is around the cuffs. Like, it's just falling apart. It is literally at least a quarter of a century old. But the most frustrating thing I think about the rain is it's not supposed to be raining right now, according to the meteorological report. It's going to rain throughout the day and get more and more likely to rain as you go through the middle of the day and then drain off again at the end of the day. So all the middle of the day is probably going to be raining or between rain, which is not good for me. The rain has stopped. Going for the car. So, yeah, I'm just continuing sitting in car parks, just burning time because I just don't have space, energy, focus, whatever, for much else right now. Filtering the pain so I can be functional and survive driving it's exhausting, but it's working. I'm pretty used to it. I've gotten quite good at it. But just scrolling social feed, and I noticed one of the things I'm missing as part of my routine, my habits, something I enjoy doing and enjoyed, past tense at this point, every day was just logging into Fallout 76 and doing my dailies and doing my weeklies, and usually one of the 3 stream days I used to do of a weekend would be Fallout 76. Play alongside some people from the community. It was always fun. So been missing that. Been trying not to look at Fallout 76 related social media posts, so I can't, I'm not thinking about what events are going on in the game and what special rewards might be available from those events and stuff like that, so I don't trip into FOMO stuff. But PAX Australia account on Blue Sky just posted that Bethesda are doing a sweet little Fallout thing. I thought they might, because Fallout, they're really pushing at the moment with the TV show and season 2 coming and all that sort of stuff, and that's been doing really, really good for them. And but they're doing a Red Rocket diner and Vault-Tec cafeteria kind of themed area that's going to have props and merch and photo opportunities and stuff like that. So looking forward to that. I ran into someone who does Fallout cosplay pretty much every year at these events, and several other. Don't know him very well, but it's a friend of a friend, so I've spoken to him briefly. But usually comes in Vault-Tec suit of some kind, and Pip-Boy and everything. Really, really good costume. It keeps evolving over time. And I thought, I've done cosplay a few times, but I've often been working at these events, like sponsored or official videographer for events when I used to work for Supernova and stuff like that. So whenever I did cosplay, it had to be a really practical cosplay that I could still use a camera in. And, because I go to these events and I make content, so I have to be able to carry my stuff and use my stuff, which can limit severely the types of cosplay that I can do. Also, I never want to shave my beard, so finding a character that has a beard or has a mask or doesn't look out of place with a beard is always a bit of a tough one as well. There's still a few cosplays I've always wanted to do. Obi-Wan, certainly now that I've continued to go even grayer, and so yeah, definitely want to do Obi-Wan at one point. But a Vault Dweller is among the other ones that I've always wanted to do as well, because that's it's just a jumpsuit, really. I mean, you can accessorize with all kinds of things all over it, but jumpsuits are inherently comfortable. That's what they're designed to be. That's their purpose in life, to be comfortable outerwear for functional work. But yeah, I had originally thought of doing it this year. Many, many months ago, I thought, well, this year might be the year to do it again with the TV show and all that sort of stuff. Pumping. But obviously that's not happening. Really don't have the resources for that. But at least I can go see this. You might be able to get a cool shot there. So, here we are, close of day. I have accomplished nothing. Nothing today. Nothing of worth got done. Went to the supermarket to buy more of those little, just add water pasty mill things we've been looking at over the past fistful of videos. I was going to get some more carbonara ones because they were the least offensive. Only to, surprise, surprise, be hit with a disappointment. Because nothing, even the small things, can possibly go right for me right now. I don't know, it sounds all pessimistic, but it does feel like the universe is fighting me. Because the shelf was literally empty, like there was none of them. I don't know whether they've been recalled or they ran out or the shipment supplies, but the entire shelf was just blank. Like all the other shelves were full of stuff, just the one thing I wanted, empty. So yeah, I've pulled up at a truck stop. I was going to drive for a bit further to a different truck stop as it happens, but then I started to lose concentration because the back, even sitting up to record this, is quite painful, to be honest. But I didn't want to end another video flat on my back because it's just not a very pleasant camera angle. I don't like it. These last fistful of vlogs have been just me whining, isn't it? And it's probably getting old. And I'm sorry about that. But I'm kind of hitting a wall. We talked about a week ago about how I didn't have as many side quests to keep me going and focus and just give me a small direction for small victories, like we did in the beginning when I was still getting basic stuff to make this survivable. But now I'm just, every day is nothing. I'm just looking for some place to be still and quiet. And then I give up and lie down. And then the next day comes. I did actually look and actually sent a couple of emails about long-term rentals in some of those caravan park type places. Sorry, I'm struggling to focus. And they're not actually any cheaper than just regular renting, really. I mean, the advantage is, I guess, you get a furnished little cabin, and it's a nice, quiet, secure little mini village. But to get one, it's the same kind of stuff you have to go through for rental anyway. Application and ID and proof of income and all that sort of stuff. So it's yeah. I think the best plan I have at the moment is just make it 2 weeks to PAX. And after PAX, just try and find somewhere, anywhere to rent in the sort of greater Melbourne-ish area. I want to be here because my friends are here. I really, one of the original thoughts was, I'll keep travelling after PAX. Maybe I'll go to South Australia and pop around Adelaide, because here it's quite nice there. I've only been there once, and that was for work, and I didn't really get to see much of the city. Actually, no, I tell you, I've been twice, but both for conventions, so kind of busy. I even considered going back down to Tassie for a while and just roaming around the old stomping grounds and see what's changed, but that's not, it's not really a desire, it's just a thing to do. But yeah, if the last fistful of days have hammered home anything, this is utterly unsustainable for me. But anyway, sun's going down. I'm gonna slam this piece under the back of the stuff I've already edited while sitting here this afternoon in the car park of this truck stop, and then I'm gonna go to bed, such as it is, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow And I'm going to figure out what I do tomorrow. Most likely drive to a location or two, do nothing, accomplish nothing, and grind through another pointless, hopeless, dreary day. So, I once again find myself apologizing for the dreary, miserable tone, but it's all I've got for right now. Maybe tomorrow it'll be a better day. Maybe I'll make some jokes, tell a story, take a photograph that I like. Don't know. Can't know. So, thank you for the support, especially those using the PayPal link, the Patreon, and the Super Chats. And thank you to those of you who've done something as simple as left a like and a comment. I'll see you guys tomorrow.